Back here inside the arena in San Juan City, this is ABS-CBN Sports coverage of the NCAA in its 86th season. And you can get the updated schedules, statistics, news, and the latest scores of your favorite ABS-CBN Sports program. Follow us on Twitter. That's twitter.com/ABS-CBN Sports. And also, please do become a fan of the official ABS-CBN Sports page on Facebook. We are about to enter the second quarter of this ball game between MAPUA and San Beda. I'm Anton Rojas, joined by Coach Tanichi Ituri.
Well, you know, MAPUA here electing to go back to a man-to-man type of defense right now. Although, you know, the zone defense, the half-court zone defense that they played earlier, she proved to be very successful for them.
De La Rosa fighting inside.
Well, he is working overtime, see.
Rom De La Rosa, a rookie, an impressive one. A rookie last season, had an impressive season last year, was the starting small forward for the majority part of that year.
I think he was a good find for San Beda. You know, nobody knew about Rom De La Rosa. All of a sudden, you know, he landed in San Beda's lap. So, and then he played his first year, and everybody, you know, was trying to say, where did this kid come from? You know, why didn't we hear about him?
Well, he came from Morse High School in San Diego, California. So, a very impressive 19-year-old for San Beda. And what I like about this guy is he started last year, and you know, he's willing to come off the bench. He's coming off the bench. He has come off the bench in San Beda's first 3 games so far.
Well, he seems like, you know, he has a very good, you know, attitude. I mean, in terms of work ethics, you know, and attitude on and off the court, I think he is very disciplined.
Jason Pascual bringing the ball down for MAPUA. Jonathan Banal looking at Coach Chito Victolero for the play. Gives it to TG Guillermo. This is actually the second unit of the MAPUA Cardinals right here. Banal for 3. No?
That was a good shot that he took that time, you know. He was set up perfectly by Guillermo.
He had to take it with 6 seconds left on the shot clock, but the ball was tapped out by a player in gold. So it's San Beda basketball. Anjo Karam checking into the ball game at the point guard spot for San Beda.
Well, the half-court plays of San Beda have been a bit tentative, right?
Anthony Semerat for 3, short.
Yep, another rebound by Rom De La Rosa that time. You know, that's what he has been doing here all the while for San Beda. It just so happens that he can't capitalize on those offensive rebounds of his.
And he was called for a foul while diving for that loose ball. That's his first personal foul. 26-20 is the score in favor of MAPUA. San Beda now employing a full-court man-to-man press.
And I think that's the one reason why Karam is in the ball game right now. He's trying to make sure that he denies Banal the ball, but you know, unfortunately, here in this possession of theirs, he was unable to do so.
Jonathan Banal back in action for the Cardinals. Former NCAA Rookie of the Year in NCAA Season 84. Mike Parala in and out.
Hey, if you see two guys going up and challenging that shot of yours, there's just no way you could take it as leisurely as you would want to.
And one of those guys flying out to block that shot was Sudan Daniel, who was very mad because Rom De La Rosa did not give him the pass down low. He sealed his man. But San Beda will get a possession here with 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
Sudan Daniel, by the way, averages, you know, 3 blocks per game. So how will you not change your shot if you see him challenge yours?
And at this point, we shall go to EJ Gamboa for a Samsung courtside update on San Beda. EJ?
Thanks, Anton. Well, Coach Frankie is disappointed with how the boys are playing, and he identified that the main problem is their execution of their defensive plays. And with that, he wants the boys to be extra wise inside the court. He also wants their team to provide good screens, and he also wants them to work harder on rebounds. Lastly, the coaching staff reminded the boys to stop being passive, instead be aggressive. If they want to win this game, they should live with it and not just show it. Back to you, Anton and Tanichi.
Thank you, EJ, for that Samsung courtside update. Samsung turn on tomorrow. Coach Frankie Lim in his 4th season with San Beda College.
Well, I think, Antoine, there's a bit of complacency on the part of San Beda coming into this ball game. Considering that they average, as we said earlier, they're averaging 30 points, beating the first two teams that they went up against. Maybe they thought that coming to this ball game, they could just walk into the court and they'd win this.
It looks like San Beda hasn't listened to Coach Frankie Lim. Well, he told them that Mapua would be a tough team to beat.
I think that they didn't have a very good practice yesterday, considering that it seems like that they're lacking in concentration and focus here in this ball game. The mere fact that they are not executing on both offense and defense the way Frankie wants them to, is testament enough that they don't take this game seriously.
Anjo Karam calling out the play. Karam to De La Rosa at the corner. Back to Karam. Karam to Kyle Pascual.
See, they've been tentative, as I told you, Anton, and it cannot be so.
And I'm seeing a lot of faces. Like Rom De La Rosa right now, he was curling and sealing his man. He was not able to receive the ball in the post.
There's too much standing up. There's too much standing up for the players of San Beda right now. When somebody holds the ball, everybody stands up instead of moving without the ball, for an easy basket. It seems like everybody wants to watch a guy, holding the ball.
Checking into the ball game for San Beda is David Semerat, the older brother of Anthony.
Well, I think this is a better matchup right now. Guillermo being guarded by Rom De La Rosa.
Jason Pascual, again, a big man jumping in front of him as he faked that three-point shot, but he misses. Here's Rom De La Rosa. De La Rosa inside. What a beautiful drive by Rom De La Rosa.
Coach Frankie Lim was happy with that possession up there. See, they turned that turnover, into 2 points.
Well, that's what they do. They like to get early points on the run.
Holding foul on Karam that time.
Rom De La Rosa with 6 points. Good pass here by Anjo Karam. De La Rosa going up against the 6'5" Jason Pascual.
Well, slowly, I think San Beda's creeping in, probably getting their act together. That's the reason why they're playing better right now, and they were able to capitalize on a fast break.
San Beda down by 4. Alan Mangajas wild on that layup.
Well, that shot was challenged. You have to give credit to San Beda for trying to challenge every shot that goes up.
Pass was too high for Rom De La Rosa. Ball goes back to Mapua. Mapua finished NCAA season 85 with a 6-12 win-loss record. And based on the quotient, they were at 6th place, and that is why they qualified to the PCCL. Here's Alan Mangajas.
Well, still nothing happening there on that offensive trial there.
Kicks it out to Acosta, who goes inside. One left on the shot clock. Acosta gets it back.
Well, he never gave up on that shot. He never gave up on that rebound too. And that's the reason why, he was able to capitalize on that offensive rebound.
The lead is back up to 6, and San Beda calls a timeout.
Practically a fixture here, huh? Another coach.
Coach Richard Del Rosario, who was victorious in the College of St. Denil's first game last Monday. And the father of Jonathan Banal, Koy Banal.
Well, in the second quarter, both teams attempted 7 times and only, were able to make 1 of their 7 baskets. But here's a big number. See, 9 rebounds for San Beda and only 2 rebounds for Mapua here in this quarter.
But Mapua is still hanging on to the lead. The 6-point lead, 28-22. De La Rosa.
Another offensive rebound by Marcelo. I like the build of Marcelo now. Unlike last year, see, he was not as mobile as he is here.
Marcelo now with 10 points in the ball game. Dave Marcelo, one of 4 San Beda Red Cubs on this team. Mangajas step back 3. No good for Alan Mangajas.
But Mangajas has been struggling.
And let's go to this Samsung courtside update from Mapua with Stephanie C. Steph?
The battle between the Mapua Cardinals and the San Beda Red Lions is clearly heating up. As Coach Cheetah reminded the team earlier, let's stay focused focus, because focus is always essential no matter what happens in the game. He said, good job, let's focus more and let's sustain our defense. So we can expect the team to limit their turnovers, control their rebounds, and have a lot of teamwork. The Cardinals had a good first quarter, now they're ready to keep it up. Anton?
Thank you, Stephanie, for that Samsung courtside updates.